Hey guys, it's been a long time since I came on YouTube. It's almost been like 25 days since I last uploaded a video. But I'm so glad to be back. And in case you guys are new here and you guys are new to my channel, please don't forget to press the subscribe button. That's going to be absolutely great. And okay. So, guys, the topic of discussion today that I am basically going to talk about is why I feel that you should absolutely start a YouTube channel in 2021. Of course, it's a new year. 2020 was hard on most of us. It was a very difficult year, and because of coronavirus and because of the mental turmoil it caused us. But 2021 is going to be a completely different ball game, and here is why I think that YouTube is going to be an amazing hobby for people who want to take it up as one. So guys, without any further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so guys, generally I post a lot of stuff that is related to academics and curriculum and stuff because I have throughout my life been very academically oriented. And I think a major part of that academic orientation even shows in my YouTube stuff. Right. So why I feel the need to actually mention this is because I feel that if you need to take a break from your professional life, if you need to take some time off from your professional life and to just think in a creative manner and play with creative boxes, then I think YouTube is a great place to start. So for me, YouTube started out as a hobby. I started this last year when I think the when coronavirus was at its peak. So YouTube sort of became my pet hobby to sort of escape everything that was going on around me, the mental turmoil that was associated with having to just stay in one room when the curfew was at its maximum. So, because of all of that, I think YouTube as a creative outlet, as a creative hobby, as a pet child of quarantine really seemed like a fun thing to me at that point. But I think it slowly developed more from a hobby to something I started doing on a weekly basis because for me, it became an escape from everything that was going on around me. So, what I do feel is that if you are new to YouTube, like I still feel that I'm new to YouTube because I've hardly spent like 5 months, 6 months just making videos and interacting and having fun. But what I do feel is that if you want to start it, and if you feel that maybe your professional life is getting taxing and maybe everything around you is just starting to get boring and uninteresting, then YouTube is a great creative outlet. It doesn't matter which profession you are from, if you have an academic orientation, or if you are somebody who is more inclined towards music or even sports. You can literally start a channel on anything. If you have a hobby like cooking, if you have a hobby that is just related to fitness or yoga, then YouTube is a great place to actually portray it. So for me, at least the reason for starting YouTube was different. But I feel that you can have your own reason. But I think it being a creative outlet is really going to help you in a lot of stuff. Right. The second reason that I feel that YouTube and why you should absolutely start being on YouTube at least in 2021, because it's a new year, it's a new beginning, and it's also a very good time to take up a new hobby, is to simply know that even if you are a newbie on YouTube, if you are somebody who is absolutely new to the game like I almost was, then it's also a place where you sort of build your own community of people, right? So you are in a position through YouTube to actually interact with people who live in all parts of the world, because this happens to be a global community of people. So content that you are making in India while you are sitting in your house is going to reach people at a global level, right? So The first thing you have to do is to understand your market, is to understand your audience, and based on that you have to start creating content. Once you have started creating content, you will build a community of people around you that are in one way or another associated to the same. So of course, more than anything, YouTube becomes a place where you can build your own community, and you can in fact interact with people from all parts of the world. So if you are somebody who absolutely loves to explore new avenues and to just look out for different things and places, then I think it's a very good place to start. The third reason why I say that YouTube is actually a good hobby is because it's a platform. If you keep taking it forward, if you keep uploading weekly videos, monthly videos, so it becomes a platform, it becomes a hobby that you can actually monetize. So my account as of now has not been monetized. I am just doing it out of just because I want to have fun and I want to interact, and I think it's a good place. But if you are somebody who wants a hobby that you can monetize, right? So YouTube would be an excellent place to start. So if you are extroverted, even if you are an introvert, I see a lot of introverts on the YouTube community who are actually showcasing their way of living. So I think that also becomes interesting. So it doesn't even matter if you are an introvert or an extrovert. What matters is that you should be wanting to explore, right? And thirdly, of course, it can become a hobby that you can monetize and that you can benefit from. So of course, thinking of all these three reasons, and of course there are many more reasons, I strongly feel that YouTube is a place, it's a good hobby, it's a good place, it's a good start to 2021, to a new beginning. And I just wanted to start off my new year's and to basically wish all the people who are there on my channel and on my page a very happy new year's by actually asking them to start their own channel, because I feel that this is the best new year's resolution you can give to yourself. Because if you have to make videos almost every week or almost every month, that also requires a certain level of commitment, right? Because once you are done with your initial 50 ideas that you thought, पहले आप बैठते हो, आप 50 आइडियाज सोचते हो, and then you want to take it forward, right? Then you put out all the content you have, and then 3 months 4 months down the line, like it happened with me, all of a sudden you're out of content. So now what happens is that you have to think of ideas, you have to generate ideas, and that can only happen if you have and if you give this hobby a certain level of commitment. So guys, I strongly feel, because of all these reasons, because it gives you a brilliant creative outlet in case you are somebody who's coming and who's taxing themselves professionally and in other spheres. It also is a hobby that you can monetize, and it also at the end of the day becomes a space where you can build your own community of people. And I think these are some of the main reasons why everyone should in fact start their own YouTube channel and take this resolution forward in 2021, because at the end of the day it also gives you a sense of commitment. So guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I think this was it. A very happy new year's to all the people who are here, and I hope you have an amazing 2021. I started off 2021 by cooking a lot of stuff for myself, and I just wanted to share the joy of actually starting a new year. So thank you so much for being a part of the community, and I hope you guys stick around.